This is PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Travis tested waters, help you swim even the feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Travis tested waters, help you swim even the feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you eat.
Hey guys, it's me, Travis with PlayerProps.ai, and this is what we're locking in for Tuesday's NBA games. We are here in New York. We're about to start the summit or the conference that we're here for. Just a few hours. Things are about to get crazy. Before they do that, hey, I got some time, so let's do a show. Some more housekeeping things. If you paid attention to all of our social media channels, you won a lot of money yesterday. Our play of the day for this show, the YouTube show we do, it's the award-winning YouTube show that we do. Jimmy Buckets under, hit. The TikTok play of the day, which was Desmond Bain over rebounds, hit, 2-0. The Instagram play of the day, which was Houston Moneyline, hit, 3-0. So if you played our social media plays, which make sure you follow all of the channels, we have an account on every social media platform. Follow the channels. We had different members of the team doing different plays for different platforms. If you paid attention, you won a lot of money. 3-0, baby. Let's see if we can keep that streak going today. If you are not in the free March Madness ESPN Bracket Challenge contest that we're hosting, you have to actually join the group that says PlayerProps.ai. What I did, yes, so that link to join, it's a free contest, and if you get first place, you win an entire year of PlayerProps.ai Premium, which is a $500 value plus some other stuff as well. If you're not in it yet, you have from now until the first game of March Madness starts, of the bracket starts, to get in. Because once the first game starts, you cannot get in anymore. What I did yesterday, on top of having the link in our Discord for the people who don't care enough about winning to join the free Discord, if you still want to get in bracket challenge, I dropped the link in the comments of the YouTube video yesterday, and I'll probably do the same thing today. So as you're watching this, look at the comments. The link will be there. Also, we are getting very, very close to our 1 year anniversary, which is when the player props party is going to take place in Orlando, Florida. All of our premium members are going to come together in our longest tenured members anyway are going to come together in Orlando, Florida with some other friends as well in the space. We're going to have a nice evening. All the drinks, all the food is comped. Show up, have a great time. We have some fun and games as well as I think there's like this location has like bowling alleys. It's got bocce ball. We're gonna have tons of TVs on playing March Madness. We're gonna have some betting challenges as well. But if you are able to be in Orlando on March 29th, which is a Saturday, just a few weeks, uh, definitely get your name on the waiting list because if somebody decides from now till then that they're not able to make it, we're just going to go to the next person on the waiting list. So if you have interest and you think you can make it to Orlando on March 29th, it is in your best interest to let me know by sending me a DM on Discord ASAP. Now that we've covered all those things, let's see what we find cooking for March 11th for today. Yesterday's show was pretty long. It was actually a 25-minute show, but it's very, very important that you watch the full 25 minutes without fast forwarding because it showed you how we look at one thing, determine that's not the best play of the day, look at something else, determine it's not the best play. We went through a few different plays in the show yesterday, and then we finally wound up on the one that made the most sense, which was Jimmy Butler under 20.5. And he, even though he got a triple double, he did not get 20.5 points. So that was our one of our three, hits yesterday. It's important that you pay attention to the words coming out of my mouth, to everything that goes into my brain on these shows while I'm recording comes out of my mouth. So you see exactly what my thought process is on bouncing from one to the other. So you, the viewer, the person who's betting, you are not forcing plays. We do not force something on the show. If we don't like it, we move to something else. We keep moving to something until there's something that just makes sense. Don't force bets. Apply yourself, trust the process, follow the guidelines. It's not rocket science. If it seems like it's rocket science to you, it's not. Just ask for help. There's 15,000 members in the Discord that will easily, quickly answer any question you possibly have. No question is considered a dumb question. There's no dumb questions here. So no matter how dumb you might think it is, please ask it in the Discord. So we did what we normally do. We're on points. We flipped to our 15-point minimum. We flipped to our 50% accuracy. The player popping right on top is Tyrese Haliburton, who missed at least one game. He's a yellow GTD, 50% chance to play. But he's versing Milwaukee, who give up a ton of points to the point guard. That's why they're 1/10. And then right below him, we have Dame. So these two people suck at defending because they're versing each other out of the point guard spot, and they both are in the 110 worst ranking or higher. And then, of course, 142 or higher is pretty crazy as well. Um, there is what is this? 2.05 higher projection than line, and then Tyrese has not even 2.0. So they're pretty much around the 2.0 mark, more or less. Yeah, Tyrese's last game was what, 3-4 against Houston. So this man hits, like he hits, but he doesn't have like horrendous games. Problem with Tyrese is that I drafted my first round pick in the industry championship league that I'm in. He was my first round pick. Granted, I was at the end of the draft because he was supposed to be a triple double machine, which he's been in the past. And his scoring though has just not been where I wanted it to be. But you see here, like the worst game he had was 16, and his line's 18.5. If you go back to last 20, the last time he had an abysmal game, he went 0 for 3, 25 minutes played against Portland on 2-4. Granted, that's been over a month ago. So pretty much for the last month, he's exceeded or gotten really close to this line. His head-to-head's pretty low, so that's worrisome. How many times has he versed Milwaukee this season? Well, they versed Milwaukee in the playoffs, which is why there's a lot of games here late in the season, it looks like. Um, but this season, he's had 18 games, so he hooked here, 34 minutes, and then he had 12 in 39 minutes. So he's 0 for 2 this season. But again, Milwaukee, over the course of the season, have not been the best. He's also seemingly coming off of an injury, so I don't know if they're going to limit his minutes. So I think because of the injury bug, I don't think I'm in love with that. So let's look at Dame. So Dame's line has gone up. You see here by our new line movement graph. It opened at 23.5. It's now at 24.5. I hope that there's a book still at 23.5 because this makes it a little bit juicier. But his last abysmal game was 15 points, 220 against the Clippers, 3 personal fouls, 33 minutes played. He only made 2 of 12 field goals, which is insane. But he's gotten like 19. His lowest is 19, which is not, it's only 5 points away from his line. So Sisson's line moved. Let's see if we can find him cheaper somewhere else before we pay too much attention to him. I'm just curious. Oh, there's only 4 games today as well, and I hate, that's considered a small slate to me. Dame, 23.5. Okay, so it's still, wait, is that what it was? Or we were looking at DraftKings, I think, at 24.5. So 2 books still have them at 23.5. I think we were looking at DraftKings. So that makes it even better. 23.5 is a bigger cushion. So we flipped to FanDuel, and there's, what am I missing here? Um, Maybe FanDuel's updating isn't recording this because we just saw that he was 23.5 on FanDuel, and then we flipped to FanDuel and he's not showing points. Oh, he has points. Oh, maybe I'm just crazy. Hmm. Yeah, this is a little better cushion. This is a 3.05. His head-to-head is 83%. Again, he's played 2 games this season. He hit first game, had an abysmal 3 for 14 shooting, 36 minutes on New Year's Eve. trying to think. Um, I don't know. Is tonight Dame time? 23.5 is a pretty solid line. Pacers defense versus point guards is 8 away from being the absolute worst defense in defending points on the defense first position ranking. The problem is that I think this is why he wasn't showing up when we flipped to FanDuel on the main predictor page, is because his accuracy is at 47.7%. So what that means is the DraftKings lines, he's hit more DraftKings lines than he has FanDuel lines. But granted, his FanDuel one is better. So so if we go back to DraftKings, so this essentially means that DraftKings lines is typically have been better for what the AI is projected than FanDuel lines, but I think this is a unique case tonight where the FanDuel line is better and it hasn't increased yet. So DraftKings already bumped up to 24.5. So we need to hurry up and lock in Dame at 23.5 before it bumps up as well. But I think, yeah, so this is why watching all of the shows throughout the entirety of them, whether they're short or they're long, and not skipping around is so important. So you see the difference of sometimes it'll take us, like yesterday, 25 minutes to find something that makes sense, and boom, it hits for us. We all make money. And sometimes like this, we don't have to jump around and go crazy. I think that this is, yeah, I don't think there's anything shying me away from this except for yes, New Year's Eve, he didn't have an amazing game against the Pacers, but this is the head to head for the playoffs. I feel is a little skewed because I feel like great players play better in the playoffs. But yeah, there's nothing here that's saying he shouldn't do this. Because that 12:31 game, that New Year's Eve game where he had a poop game, I mean, it's the end of the year. You're probably focusing on family time. Maybe his head wasn't there. It's a holiday or pre-holiday. But yeah, I think that's what we're doing. And we already checked the player props comparison, so we already know that this is the best line available out of all the sports books. If you find something lower, fantastic. But that's what we're going with today. So this was a very, very short one. Where are we at? 12 minutes maybe. So let's go over the housekeeping things for everybody that ignored me and fast forwarded to the end here. Hey, how you doing today? Thanks for not paying attention. Thanks for not trying hard enough to be a better. Now that you're here though, click the link in the comments to join the free March Madness brackets. Free to join. You should be always joining every free thing that can potentially win you money or free things. I won $25,000 a few years ago by joining the free USA Today bracket and taking that down as a national bracket. I was the best bracket out of all of them, got 25K in cash. It's always important to do everything free because things like that. I will always enter everything free, and you should as well. There's a free bracket challenge we're doing ESPN. Link is in the comments. Join that. You have to be in it before the first game starts, or you have zero chance of participating. If you win, you get a free year of premium access. But you also get, I think, second through fifth place will get a free month. I think that's what we're doing. Um, if you are able to be in Orlando, Florida on March 29th, the Player Props party, where all your food and drink is comped and you're hanging out with other people in our community, make sure that you shoot me a DM as soon as possible. Get on the waiting list. So if somebody backs out, you can get that next ticket. But good luck today, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you probably not tomorrow because things are gonna get crazy here at this conference that I'm at, which is why I'm recording in the hotel room. So we have Wednesday, tomorrow. Wednesday, Thursday. I don't think there's going to be time. And then Friday is my flight back home, which I don't think there's going to be time. Maybe Friday morning I could pop one out. Wednesday and Thursday is unlikely. But the best part is that if you're like, oh, what should I do on Wednesday and Thursday? Watch today's video, watch Monday's video, and just do the exact same thing that I do in those videos when you pull up the app, and you could find what play I would probably be picking, most likely be picking, but just doing exactly what I do on every show. That's why I do these. So you guys actually know what you're doing when you pull up the app on your own. If you have never ever pulled up the app and tried to use it yourself, and you've watched at least a few of these episodes, please stop betting. It is not for you. You have to try harder to be a successful better. Good luck. We'll see you guys when we see you guys.